Good afternoon, everyone. This is Steven with SG Saber Design, and back again today with a Oggdo Killer Gen2 that was sent to me to be installed by JG, and here we have it. If you can see inside there, we've got a crystal chamber. I did try and get a actual quartz point to fit in there, but because of the specific pieces being used in there, I just could not get one in there mounted with a pixel under it in a way that I could light it and fit everything else. So I designed one and printed it in clear resin, and I think it looks really good. It lights up nice. So this is a single button saber. This is your button right here. You've got the blade plug that comes with it, single retention screw. I've got all your greeblies on both sides. So go ahead and open this. Comes off right like that. Now, if you want to clock how this piece sits when it's on, basically you hold this and twist this silver piece right here. You can get that, this piece will come off separately, and then you can adjust it and tighten it up so that it clocks the way you want it. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got here. This is a Proffie 3.9 install. Got a kill switch here, 18650 protected cell button top battery holder. Now this is a removable chassis. I would not recommend removing it. It's a very tight fit, and to remove it, you first of all would have to remove this button. Let me go ahead and just show you what's under here. Unscrew this button. You can see your actual tactile switch under there. But then this piece here lifts up, and you've got 4 grub screws that hold the neck, hold the emitter onto the hilt. And then in here you've got 1 grub screw that if you loosen that grub screw right there, yeah, that is actually holding the chassis in right now. If you loosen that, then you can slide this out. Like I said, I don't really recommend it. There's not much point to it. There's nothing really serviceable, or that you're going to see anything different than, I mean, it looks basically just like a narrower version of the hilt right here inside there. So like I said, if you do want to take it out, just loosen that and then slowly pull it. It does have to come straight out. There are ribs right along here and here, so if you twist it, well, you probably won't be able to twist it, but it does have to come straight out. So I would suggest just leaving that. So let me put this back in. That lines it straight up. Okay. So to use this, we're going to put in a battery. Just a 18650 keep power battery. Sometimes goes in better this way. Do need to kind of get it lined up. There we go. Okay. So once that's in, we can flip our kill switch right here.
We ran into some trouble on our last job.
So you can see you've got your green light flashing. I've got the crystal set up to do a heartbeat pulse while it's off. That will time out after a few minutes. Okay, now on this chassis, because this is not vented at all, so that I guess you can do a double hilt or change it out, whatever. The speaker in this is actually right about here, and it fires up through a couple of slots around the crystal base, which is part of why it was difficult to do a real crystal in there. But as you can see, that lights up quite nice. So let's go ahead and put the grip back on. Just put that on. Tighten that up. And to activate it, we're just going to our button. You can see our emitter's lit up. So to change fonts, we're just going to do a longer tap.
Green.
And this is set up with the full Cal Kestis set.
Cyan.
So let's go ahead and put in not a battery, but a blade. You're going to need a 1.5 millimeter hex, and actually it did come with a couple of Allen wrenches, so you won't need a new one. It is a 1-inch blade. It is currently set up for a 136 pixel blade, so that'd be like a 36-inch blade. If you want it changed to like a 32-inch or something less, just let me know and we can get that changed. But and I do have the volume turned down a bit already. To adjust the volume on the single button, you're going to hold the button and do a clash on the saber.
Enter volume menu.
And then you're just going to twist it.
Maximum volume.
And it's very loud.
Volume menu end.
Okay. So you just hit the button when you get to where you want it and it'll save it there.
Indigo.
Never can get those pins on when I'm reaching around the camera. Hang on. And we do have twist on, twist off.
Magenta. Purple. Orange. Yellow. Red. White. Party saber.
And I do not know off the top of my head how to switch the party saber on a single button. You'd have to look that up on probably on FET's site for the special I don't remember what that's called right now, but
Blue.
so to get through these faster, you can hold it down
Select preset.
until it says select preset, and then it's just a twist like the others.
Green. Cyan. Indigo. Magenta. Purple. Orange. Yellow. Red. White. Party. Blue. Green. Blue.
So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, straightforward install. So when you're not using it, just flip your kill switch. Good to go. If you want to program, it's super easy to get to. Your program port's right here. Your SD card, you probably need a pair of tweezers or nail nose pliers. Pop that out. This has not been glued down. Don't think it needs to be. If it ever does pop up and you want to glue it down, just a little bit of E6000 on the edges, but I think this one's in pretty tight. It's not gonna pull out. But yeah, a pair of tweezers or needle nose pliers, you can pull out that SD card. The entire OS as well as the config file is already on there. So if you ever want to make changes, just pull that out, take a look at what's already on there. And if you ever have questions, you can give me a contact. And I do also keep a copy of the SD card, or the config file at least, for every Saber, so that if anyone loses it, they can always contact me. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and any changes you want made, we can take care of quickly. Otherwise, we can get this in the mail. Everyone have a great day. May the force be with you, and we'll see you next time.